hope all is well. So here we are again. Now, I'll definitely dive into the topic, but let me ask you something. If I ask you this, what are the two most important days in your life? How are you going to respond? What are the two most important days in your life? Yes, you out there, my beautiful audience. What are the two most important days in your life? You have 10 seconds for this. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom! Do you have the answer? Okay, if you have it, type in the comment section and let you know whether or not you're close enough. And I know you all are going to try. Beautiful. So, the two most important days in your life are, number 1, the day you are born. 2, the day you find out why. Mark Twain. Now, the day you are born, that day is over. That is why I see you all every day. Thank you for that. Number 2, why were you born? Why were you put on this beautiful earth? Why? If you know your why, you know a lot of things. You know the universal truth. What is your raison d'être? Raison d'être is basically the reason for your being, reason for your existence. It's a French word. It's a beautiful word, and French is a beautiful language. And all languages are beautiful, and the culture as well. So what is your raison d'être? What is the reason of your existence? Do you know your reason of existence? If yes, then type in the comment section yes, and I'll definitely reply you in my own way, in my unique way. The reason is nothing but the passion. If you have passion, you can do anything. This is what Lao Tzu said, the great Chinese scholar said, that if you choose a profession that you love, you'll never feel like working, even for one day in your life. So that is a good thing. That is a beautiful thing. And if you're doing something that you love, then you're the luckiest person on this earth. You might not be the richest person, you might not be the smartest person, you might be the most handsome person in the world. You might not be the luckiest person in the world. But if you know what you're doing, if you know why you're doing, and if you love what you're doing, then believe it or not, you are the most happiest person in this world. Because you're not just doing something, you're not just doing a 9-to-5 job to just pay your bills. Are you doing that? No. You are living your life every day, every minute. And that is what makes you different. That is what makes you separate from the rest of the world, from the 99% or the 98% out there. That is why you are so unique. Yes, you are. If you have a passion for investing, if you have a passion for finance, accounting, become an investor. If you have finance for business, trade, be a businessman. Who's stopping you? There's no one who can stop you. If you have passion for coding, yes, be a coder, be a web developer, app developer as well. If you have passion for data science, for nuclear science, be a scientist. If you have passion for art, then be an artist. If you have passion for engineering, then be that engineer, be the engineer who will be different from the rest of the people, from the rest of the engineers out there. If you have passion for making videos, if you have passion for letting people, if you have passion for giving people something, if you have passion for giving them some knowledge, some beautiful reality checks to them, then become a YouTuber like me. Just kidding. I'm just trying. Because I've failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. Quoted Michael Jordan. You might fail. That's okay. That's exactly what I want you to do. Because I wish that you fail. Now you might feel like throwing something at me. You are free to do that, but listen to me first. If you fail, you learn something and you don't repeat that mistake, and you do the thing in the most innovative way possible that no one in this world will ever be able to do. But when you pass, when you succeed, you don't take much of a lesson from that. And that's the universal truth. That's the beauty of this nature. That's the beauty of winning and losing. That is why I failed over and over and over again in my life, and that is why I succeed. Passion. Now let me tell you a beautiful story. I made a video, I think one of the most important videos in my life on this story, but I'll repeat it again because I love it. So a 12-year-old child once picked up the telephone. This is my telephone, imaginary. He picked up the telephone and dialed the number. And he dialed the number. He had the telephone directory with him. He dialed the number, and the phone started ringing at that side. So a man picked up the phone, and the phone was directed to HP, Hewlett Packard's office, the head office, the main office at that time. So the man picked up the phone and said, yes, who's this? So this man who picked up the phone was none other than Bill Hewlett. So this 12-year-old child said, sir, I am XYZ or ABC. I want you all to give me this name. Or watch a video that I made in this playlist and you'll get that. So this man picked up the phone and he said, who's this? So this 12-year-old child said, sir, I was wondering whether you could give me some frequency counterparts because I needed them, and if I get some from you, it's really going to be good for me. So this man, Bill Hewlett, the co-founder of HP, he was shocked, he was amazed, he was basically confused, and he was smiling because a 12-year-old child, a 12-year-old kid picked up the telephone, and now he's asking Bill Hewlett for a frequency counter table parts. Isn't that interesting? Yes, it is. So who's this 12-year-old child? If you know that, then drop in the comment section and I'll give you a heart from my side. So this child was none other than the co-founder of one of the greatest companies in this world, Apple Incorporated. Apple. The reason why you all have your iOS devices, your MacBook Pros, your tablets by your side. Apple. So who was the co-founder of Apple? Steve Jobs. This is the beauty of passion. Steve Jobs had passion. And when you have passion, you don't fear anything. Because fear all, yet fear none. Isn't it? So let's conclude with a beautiful quote from Steve Jobs. The people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world, the people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world are the ones who do. Steve Jobs. Stay hungry, stay foolish. And if you want to read my new book, which I recently published on Amazon, then the link is in the description. Go, enjoy it, and feel free to leave your reviews. And I love that. Thank you. See you soon.